And welcome back.
Welcome back
to the corruption.
I know. See if we can get as a productive episode as we got last time.
So
still here with this.
So we must
Charlie
know
guy.
some of these people. We know.
Yeah. Well,
we know
what did
him.
We say? We know
he's exploded.
A shipment. We already figured him out, so that's nice.
We know he
We
is
got this
the
guy.
butcher.
Figured him out.
And then this guy must be the other one. We don't know what happened to him. So okay, so apparently the midshipmen are helping kill a cow.
I mean, it makes sense because we know he was a midshipman. We know for sure.
And they all look the same. They're all dressed the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and they're also in like the middle of the ship.
So let's see what else we can find here. Maybe there's some more people, some secrets.
Yeah, if there's more people.
Oh, there's chickens.
I mean,
secret chickens.
Is that a
pigs.
chicken? That doesn't look like a chicken.
That's
that looks
a pig.
like a
the
pig.
one next to it.
That's like two pigs.
Is a chicken. See? Secret
I know
chicken.
my pigs. I know.
All right, so the Formosans. They're still there.
Still like.
He's looking this way though. Oh, because they're dragging the body.
So who is this guy? Do we know
That
him?
was the one that we got wrong last time. Akbar. Yeah, we don't know his name, but it was crushed by cargo.
Yeah.
And then that is
this
his buddy.
guy.
That's the buddy that was.
We don't know this for sure though.
Why did we put?
So we know this was wrong too.
Why did we put first mates? Oh, because I think you were just clicking through random ones and then it just left off there.
So we don't have a name for this guy.
No,
right?
we don't. I don't think he's a first mate. I mean, I could be wrong.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do for this guy?
Seaman.
Seaman. Well, there's actually a reason why I'm putting this guy as a seaman, because this guy we thought was a seaman, and he's helping him.
Yeah.
So maybe, I don't know.
Anybody else in this? I don't think anybody else. They said
this
get
is
the
the
wait.
last.
They said get the carpenter. So is this guy? Oh, there's the guy with the monkey.
He has a monkey.
So he's the guy with the mustache. We
And
said he's
we
the
know
surgeon.
he's the surgeon.
Yeah, we said he was the surgeon.
Still don't know how he passed
and he has
away.
his monkey.
I think that's all we can get from this.
They said get the carpenter, so I was hoping that they were going to show the carpenter's face.
Yeah, but
so we can kind of get like at least an image of it, and then we can put two and two together.
well, here's the thing: if we had the carpenter, they would say like, "Carpenter, come here." Like if he was in earshot.
Yeah.
But they said get the carpenter.
Get the
That's
carpenter.
almost like saying
so maybe
he's definitely not here.
This is the last of this chapter too. This is 3 of 3. So
at least we know the carpenter's still alive.
Yes.
That's good.
But you know what's funny? I think the next chapter is going to be the most nuts chapter possible. It's going to be death galore and oh yeah.
What? Well, 1 second. Was there anything in here? Oh wait.
Who's this guy?
Who's this guy?
That was the guy in the chair. Oh. That you said was the surgeon's mate.
You know what he looks like?
Seaman.
No.
You're going to put that, and that's going to confuse me again, because we're going to come back like next week and be like, oh yeah, he's an Akbar.
Okay, you know what?
I know for 100%.
So here's the thing. We know this guy was clawed by a terrible beast, right? And we were pretty sure he was a seaman, right?
Yes.
The only name we didn't check was Akbar.
But we can't check anyways anymore.
But no, that's what I'm saying. The only name we didn't check was Akbar, and we weren't able to get them right. So if he was a seaman, and we did get his death right, then he has to be Akbar.
To be honest, I don't think he's a seaman. I think because he's dancing with like the women and stuff.
Yeah.
I think he's maybe a topsman.
I mean, he could be the carpenter too.
Yeah.
Carpenter maybe.
Well, also this back row up here, I think these guys are topsmen too.
They are all topsmen.
I think.
You know what? I was getting a good feeling about seamen, but I'm gonna just
I don't
say
know.
unknown. Unknown. Because I don't know why we put him as a seaman in the first place.
I don't know.
So this is the problem with waiting like 5 weeks.
He could be the carpenter, but I doubt it. I don't know. He is in the doctor's office.
But there was no carpenter room.
There is a carpenter's room.
And he's not in it.
Yeah.
Also, look, he has a bag.
Well, that's the doctor's bag. And there's that. Why is that case so detailed?
I mean, it's pretty detailed.
Foreshadowing.
Maybe he's the surgeon's mate.
We
already figured out. We think we know who the surgeon's mate was. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do is we figured out all of the cold.
Yes.
Let's go over to the next chapter. See what's
Which
going
I
on.
think the next one is the beast.
Beast?
I think.
A terrible beast?
No, it's the murder.
But we did get all except for this guy. Which is weird because...
All right, so this one's going to be a little bit tricky. I'm going to...
Where's he? 1 second. Where is he? He is in the gun deck, so he's by...
But you know what we got to do? Play it from beginning. Play part 1 first, because
okay.
this guy,
True.
I remember how to figure out who killed him.
So main deck. He's on the main deck at the top. You know what? I figured out. I think I know how to leave out of that without rewinding all the pages now.
Oh, that's good. That will save us some time.
Yeah. I mean, I know everyone loves that kind of effect.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cool effect.
I think he's just over this edge right here. Just kidding.
No, you better not go over that edge. I was like, over what edge?
Over the edge? You mean in the little boat?
Yes. Not in that little boat.
No.
All right, so let's see what we got here. I mean, hopefully we got something good.
Hello.
That's gonna take too long. Let's just see what happened. Okay, so this guy we already figured out.
He was Nunzio.
Yeah, Nunzio.
Nunzio got stabbed.
This guy.
Who's that?
No, I'm trying to get the other guy.
That guy we know.
This guy we figured out for sure.
Nicholas stabbed Nunzio.
Yeah. Also, really quickly, since we're here, this guy was a passenger.
That other guy could be passenger.
These kind of look like
passengers?
all passengers, because they're the only ones that are not really working.
So maybe that guy is a passenger.
So I think I'm gonna put these guys.
But how many passengers are left?
We only have 2.
And they're not women, so he can't be a passenger.
You're right.
So your theory is...
Okay,
wrong,
it was a
wrong,
good
wrong,
theory,
wrong,
though.
wrong.
It was a good theory, though. And you know what we do know? She is a woman.
Yes.
She could be a passenger. I'm going to
Yes.
say she's a passenger.
Yes, and then go over to the other woman.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, there's 2. Did
Yeah, we
figure
know
out?
she's the captain's wife.
Yeah,
She
but
was a
you know
passenger.
who hangs out with the captain's wife?
Another passenger.
Passengers.
Yes, there you go. Now you're thinking,
We're thinking.
with logic.
Wait,
But, so, you know how you're going to have to tell these two apart?
by the fate.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to put them both as random names.
So you know what's funny? You know what's funny? How you figure out these people? In the captain's wife death.
Well, that's the very end.
Yes.
So
that's when the beast comes. So we will come back to these two lovely ladies. So we got to...
Well, you know one thing that you can kind of...
Hit the dialogue. Hit the dialogue.
Wait, 1 second, really quickly. One thing that you can kind of tell, though, that maybe this might be, well, we don't know who he is, too.
Yeah, so, yes. Yes.
I mean, she looks like a Jane. She looks like an Emily. It's gonna be right too.
I'm not going to tell you.
What are these times?
I'm not going to tell you, but you're
close.
You're getting there. There's going to
Okay.
be a key thing that you got to look for.
So let's see what the dialogue we have for the first one. And who is that? Someone hurt? Blah blah blah. Sir Nicholas. We already know who that is. Watch your step. Okay, nothing in the dialogue.
All right, so let's just take a look around. Let's see if there's anybody else here.
Yeah.
So we know
there's someone else here. There's this guy.
this guy.
But he's not dead. He just passed out.
He got knocked on the head.
Yeah. Here's our shining little star.
There's.
Which we still don't know why this one is more special than the other shells we saw.
We shall find out.
But God, I love the shell. Look at it. It's mesmerizing.
Is there anybody else in this room, or is it just him?
I can't get
Oh
away.
my God! You got to get off that shell.
Okay.
Get off that shell.
There
was only 4 people. It said 4 people in this chapter.
Yeah, we only saw 3 so far.
I think it said 4. So, yeah, I think we're good.
But we only saw 3. There's 2 here and
Did
1
it say?
here.
I could have been wrong. It said 2 other people.
Oh, okay, no.
present
So this is all the people
beside
in this
him.
chapter.
Yeah. So we're good. We know him. We know him, and we know him.
And it's funny because we know this guy is the one that did the murder of this chapter.
To Nunzio. Nunzio is
someone else.
Nunzio is such a great name that
Poor
whatever
guy.
game we play next where we can pick the name,
Nunzio.
it's either Nunzio or Ludwig.
Nunzio?
And I think it has to be Nunzio.
It's got to be Nunzio.
I almost want to go back and play a game we played and name him Nunzio.
Or figure out more puns like it's Nunzio business.
Oh, there you go. All right, so part 2. Is that
Okay.
part 2?
I think so. No, this is part 3, I think.
Yes. You're going out of order. You're mixing it all up.
I'm just...
Part
No,
2.
it is
No,
part
you got it
2.
right.
I got
You
it right.
All right,
You
now
think-
let's see what we got here. There's going to be a lot of dialogue.
You have been found guilty by
Okay, this one we need to know.
of the
So we
murder
know the guy's
of
name.
Nunzio Pasquale.
This person knows him.
Miss Lim, we got her, I think.
As captain of this ship, and by the authority of the East India Company, and thus the Crown of England,
Captain of the ship.
I sentence you to death by firing line. Mr. Wolf,
Love the
when
voices.
you are ready.
All right.
Right, sir.
Yeah.
Ready, men. Aim.
Aim.
Fire.
So turn around.
Yeah.
Automatically, the guy.
Crazy scene.
Yeah.
Crazy scene.
So we know that's the captain.
Yeah.
We know this guy right here is Mr. Wolf.
Yeah, we already figured that out. We figured out that these were all seamen. This is where the picture's happening too.
Yes, this
So-
is where it's. So that's our artist.
Yeah.
It's the first time you'll see his face, and probably the last time. We know Miss Lynn.
I want to let her focus on the girl.
There you go.
Okay.
So we know she was. Yeah.
Yeah, we
she was
figured her
done.
out.
I think.
I think
all
we figured this guy out. Yeah, we figured him
out.
Do we know this guy?
Yes.
We figured him out.
We got all the Formosan delegation.
Is this guy Formosan? Is this
No,
guy
these guys are
Formosan?
just telling him like, hey, like, stay back.
I mean, but what does he look like? Such as, like, is he...
I think that's topsman right there. I think a lot of them are topsmen.
Did we determine that he was maybe a topsman?
Yeah, I
I
think
mean,
we put
because this guy's a
topsman.
topsman, so why didn't we put this guy as a topman?
Well,
he
if you
definitely
look at
looks
his
similar.
outfit, it looks different.
Yeah, but they're both bald. Maybe that's a requirement.
That's how you're going.
Maybe that's a requirement. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Ah, he's a 3-star too, though.
We don't even know. Well, let's look around. Let's see what else we can see.
Does anyone else
There's
have
a
a
lot of
stripe?
people in this scene.
Yeah.
Like as you see, Justice on Sea has a lot of people.
Well, I mean, this is also another way of just being able to look out at people at the scene, because
Yeah.
you know.
Like
Wait, there's something I want to check really quickly. This guy. The reason.
that's
Wait.
the guy that's getting shot.
Yeah, this guy. Okay, so we already figured him
Yeah.
out. I was like,
Yeah,
didn't we already know
He
his
was
name
pooping.
and how he died? Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's why I was like, did we not get it right or
He
something?
died by pooping.
Okay, so we know all these guys. What about
Well, there's people
this
in the
guy?
back. Like, look at. There's the monkey. This guy's a little coward.
These guys are dressed up like similar, like the same type of shirt.
Could be topsman.
Do
Could
we know
be.
who this guy is? How am I not getting the right names? Okay, he was
Spiked.
spiked, but we don't know what he is.
We don't know.
We have
It's
no
unknown.
clue either. This guy
This guy has to be kind of.
clubbed, but we don't know who he is.
Well, like,
he
look
looks
at
important.
Look at his hat. All right, so let's see what we got here. What was the guy? What was Nicholas? What was he?
Nicholas.
Just go to the picture.
was-
Get out of the names. And like Nicholas. No. Nicholas was in that picture.
Yeah,
Justice
you
at
just
Sea.
wanted me to get the picture, right?
No, you were at the picture.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know
didn't
where
you
you're
want me
going.
the main picture where you
I
can
guess.
see everyone?
So Nicholas was around here, somewhere. So find Nicholas. Nicholas has the same hat as this dude, and he was a second mate.
So that's what I was saying too. Like he
So-
is definitely important.
Let's
but
see
the
what
thing
let's
is,
see what he has. His shirt's a little open though, so maybe the hat. So let's see what name could he possibly be?
I don't know how to select.
I
it
don't
again.
know why you're. It's like you got it. You almost had it.
It's just the buttons
The
do different
buttons.
things.
Blame
like,
it on the buttons.
Okay, so A doesn't do anything. Like, so you'd think, okay, it's this thing.
Just go
But
to
then
the
why
picture.
does it take me there?
Well, then click on the. Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
So,
okay, there we go.
All right, there we go. Now,
Yeah.
so what
So
did I
he
even
could
say?
easily. You said the other
was
guy
a
was
second
a second mate.
mate.
So I would think that this guy would be a third or a fourth mate. That would make sense. I think we knew for sure the third mate.
Yeah,
So
he was the
only
guy
one
in the
left-
office. So put him as fourth.
But then, like, he could also be a bosun's mate.
I think the hat. I think all the hats are the same.
All the same.
Yeah, I would say he was the fourth's mate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I'll go
would
with that.
I would go with that one just because if you look at his hat, now go over to these guys over here. So you got
We got the first mate,
First mate.
fancy hat. We got the captain, fancy hat. We got
second mate, And then
Second
this
mate,
guy
fancy
over
hat.
this guy over here is the third mate, we said.
Yeah, we think he's the third mate.
So they all have the same hat. I'm saying we know that he is. I'm happy with putting him as the fourth mate. 100%.
There's no one else here that would look like a fourth mate.
We know how he died. We know his name.
Yeah. This guy, however,
He has a fancy hat too.
he looks like a bosun. Or bosun's mate.
I don't know. I don't know what a bosun's.
Or
Here, you know what? I'll
carpenter.
Google what a bosun is. Well, no, we only have one, so it doesn't matter.
Or do we?
We only have one.
Or do we?
We do.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
I remember because I was like, all right, so we got one.
Are you sure about that, though? Well, he's not a topsman, and he's not a seaman, because those guys won't have
No,
such a fancy hat.
he's special. But let me read what a bosun is.
What's a mate's steward? A first, a second.
He mates with the steward.
Yeah, I doubt it.
No, you know what those guys are? Those guys are like, their outfits. You'll be able to see.
They're obvious.
No, it's not a disease.
Because he wouldn't.
I must have spelled bosun wrong because I'm getting a disease.
B-O-S-U-N.
Oh, S-U-N.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like sun,
U-N. Oh yeah, I've been
but
going.
not like the sun is in like a sun, but like the sun is the son of a sun.
What?
I don't know. Come on, man.
A ship's officer in charge of equipment and the crew. That's what a bosun is. So a bosun's mate must be. And let it load.
You know what's weird? Here's what's weird. We know he's not a topsman. We know he's not a seaman. We know he's not a midsman because they
He
don't
has a
rock
special
that type
hat.
of hat if they were not. So the thing is, if we go up above that, we have the stewards.
I don't think they're the
Which,
steward.
yeah,
the mate
he doesn't
stewards.
look like a steward. We know he's not a passenger. He's not a woman, first of all. And we know he's not the helmsman. We're pretty sure we got that. So he could be a purser. He doesn't look like a gunner, and he doesn't look like a carpenter.
Could be the gunner's mate.
No, because the gunner, they're doing guns like right now. He wouldn't.
Yeah,
be the
but
gunner.
the seamen are doing the guns.
Yeah, but I feel like the gunner would be. He'd look different. He wouldn't look like a gunner. Wouldn't have a top hat. You don't wear a top hat if you're a gunner.
I don't know what a gunner wears.
And a carpenter wouldn't wear it either. Neither
What?
would a surgeon.
What are you talking about?
I don't know if a bosun might wear it, but the only thing is I have no clue what a purser is.
All right, well, I'll Google
And
what a purser is.
Purser sounds fancy, right?
Well, I think
He's the only one
my
with a fancy
opinion,
top
I
hat.
don't know. Like, I don't know this guy. I would either say bosun or bosun's mate. That's what I'm thinking.
I'd say
because
purser.
He looks a little bit. He looks a little bit more fancy.
He looks like a purser to me. Then again, if he got...
I don't know. I don't know on that one. That one's going to be a guess one, to be honest. He shouldn't be that. All right. A purser.
What is a
An
purser?
officer on a ship who keeps the accounts, especially the head steward on a passenger vessel.
That's him!
Does he keep the accounts?
He has a hat! Of course he keeps accounts.
The officer on a ship who keeps the accounts,
That's a purser.
especially the head steward. Or I don't know.
That's a purser.
I don't know. All
He's
right,
a purser.
You can keep him as purser if you
He's
want.
a
If you let
purser.
me have the fourth mate, I'll let you have the purser.
You'll let me have the
I'll
purser?
let you have the purser.
Okay.
And then we'll see when we get two more.
Yeah.
I know one more. I know two more. I want to just plug them in, just to
see
split
if
it,
we
just
get
to
it.
see who's right.
Just
If
to
it's
see
the
who's right
fourth
here.
mate or the purser. I know two more.
I
but I'm
mean-
like, I'm not going to say it.
You never know.
All right, I'll give you purser.
never know.
I'll give you purser.
He looks like a purser. He's definitely a purser. Okay, well, let's go back to our thing here. Do we know this guy?
No.
Speared by a beast. What does he look like? He's got like overalls? Is he wearing overalls?
He just kind of looks like just like tasks you would
Just
do.
looks like a guy. Why does he just look like a guy?
Just is there a guy? Is it just a guy? I mean, him we don't know yet. Him I wouldn't. I'll give you purser, but I'm not gonna because
have
then
no
we're gonna
clue?
start screwing ourselves out because we're gonna be like, well, it can't be that
You have no clue?
because that was. Oh, I get what you're trying to do.
I mean,
Oh, I get what you're
feel
trying to
like-
do. So if we got one and one other one's right, all right, just go through it. We'll see. We'll see
Yeah.
who's right. This is going to be the test. Wait,
This
no,
is
we
it.
need 2 more.
Or do we?
Yeah, we need 2 more.
Unless I'm right on that other one.
Oh, well, all right, we'll see.
We have one we know I'm right on. And we have one that I think I'm right on.
If you're right, I'll give you $1. And it looks like you're not right on Purser.
I could have been wrong on Purser.
Yeah.
He might not be a Purser.
Yes.
But look at this! It's gotta be right. It feels like it's right. Maybe the game knows if you're guessing and is like,
well, no, at this point you went through all the chapters. Now it's before, if you just started plugging in people and getting it right, they'd be like, all right, you're guessing. Now is the part where we see all the deaths where they're like, no, you can't. No.
it feels so right. You think he's a Purser?
No.
He doesn't look like a Purser. He doesn't look like a Purser. Who was that other guy I just tried to guess? This guy?
Yes.
Yeah, then he's definitely not a Purser. He's probably a bosun or a bosun's mate. Bosun seems like more fancy than bosun.
Well,
to
he's
me.
also from Australia.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We got to actually listen to his dialogue.
This guy doesn't talk.
Well, no, he didn't die there. Go to where he died in the Escape Part 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is the escape? What did we do in the escape?
Yeah. You know what? On next
Escape?
episode, I'll tell you
Figure it out?
what happens on
Figure
the
it out?
Escape.
Well, we figured out he wasn't a bosun. I think that's a pretty big accomplishment in our book.
All right. We'll see you on the next episode where we...
See you on the next episode. He's touching this wheel, by the way. Sounds like a purser to me.
My goodness.
Anyway, see you guys on the next episode.
See you on the next one.